Hey, everybody wants to hit the ball longer and straighter, but you gotta be able to do some things with your body. You have to be able to separate your upper and lower body to get maximum torque. I got 3 tests for you to see if you can separate your upper and lower body. So let's go in the gym and check those out. So it's test time. The first thing I want you to try and do, and it's best if you can do this in front of a mirror, because what you think you're doing is not always what you are doing. So the first thing you're gonna do is get into a 5-iron posture, just a neutral posture, with your arms folded. Try not to move your shoulders. Your shoulders are gonna stay locked in, and you're gonna turn your lower body without moving your shoulders. So you're gonna really try and turn without moving the shoulders. I really suggest looking at a mirror, because a lot of times I'll see something like this, or I'll see the upper body moving. So we want the upper body locked in, lower body is just turning back and forth in a rotary motion. Give that one a try. So the next one's just the opposite. We're gonna lock our feet into the ground like they're in cement. Don't move your lower body. What I look at when I test my clients is I look right at the belt buckle. If I see the belt buckle move, it's not a passing grade. So what we're gonna do is lock the shoulders in again, and then you're just gonna turn your shoulders. I don't care how far you go or how fast you go, I just don't want the belt buckle to move. So if you can turn your shoulders without the belt buckle moving, it's a passing grade. If you feel like your lower body's moving, we got to work on your lower body stability. So the third and final exam is called the pelvic tilt. It looks a little bit funny, but it's really important in your golf swing. So you're going to get back in that 5-iron posture. You're going to try and arch your back, and then you're going to try and flatten your back. What you want to make sure is that you don't move your knees or your shoulders. So a lot of times I'll see clients when they tuck under, their knees come forward, or when they push back, they do it with their upper back instead of their lower back. So big test to see if you can separate your upper and lower body. Hey, I hope you were able to pass those 3 tests, but if you weren't, I talked a little bit about stability in your lower body, and the #1 way to get stability is to strengthen your glutes. So let's go back in the gym and I'll show you the best exercises to get your buns of steel. All right guys, so you gotta have stability in your lower body, and the #1 way to get it is by strengthening your glutes. The problem is a lot of people don't even know how to use their glutes. So I'm gonna show you one of the best exercises that you can do to strengthen your glutes. So you're gonna lay down on the ground with your knees bent. You know that pelvic tilt test we did in the first one? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that same thing. You're gonna arch your back from the ground, and then you're gonna flatten your back. And this time when you flatten your back, you're just gonna squeeze your glutes. So your belt buckle is gonna come up towards your chin, and you're gonna squeeze your butt cheeks and hold it. If you feel anything in your hamstring, the back of your leg, or your lower back, you're not engaging your glutes. So you wanna make sure you're squeezing those glutes. Again, so you're gonna go arch your back, flatten your back, and then just squeeze the glutes together. I like to tell my clients, you're in an elevator with one other person, you gotta go to the 100th floor, and you got bad gas. You gotta hold it in. All right, now that you're working on getting your glutes rock solid, you gotta have mobility in your hips. So here's the best exercise that I know of to get more flexibility in your lead hip that's gonna help you turn that through and get that distance you need. So we gotta get the hips mobile. And I'm talking to you right-handed golfers. If you're left-handed, you know you have to reverse everything all the time anyway. So right-handed golfers, you need your left hip to be able to internally rotate. So that means when you turn through, that this is gonna turn into your hip. So the best exercise that you can do is grab a 6-iron, 5-iron, anything, but put the club grip down on the ground. You're gonna lock your right foot behind your left knee, and you're gonna keep your shoulders square and turn as far as you can towards that lead leg. If you feel it in your knee, then you want to make sure not to go as far, but you should be able to turn, and if you're looking straight into a mirror, you should be able to see your right glute in that mirror. All right, so we're working on that lower body stability. Now we got to work the core to be able to control that shoulder turn. One of the best exercises that you can do at home is a payloft press. Let's go in the gym and check that one out. All right, so you hear tons of stuff about the core, and in golf, we want to be able to rotate. We want the core to be able to rotate. So what we're going to do is called a payloft press. This is an anti-rotation exercise. So this band is trying to make me rotate, and I'm trying to resist it. So you want to walk out with a band as far as you can where you feel the big resistance holding it in tight. Once you get to that resistance spot, get into that nice 5-iron position and extend your arms straight out and hold it there for 10 seconds. Try not to let anything move. The band is trying to pull me back this way and I'm resisting it with my core muscles. So we're gonna lock it in, push it straight out, hold it for 10 seconds. And then you always wanna repeat on the other side. So we're going in, push it out. If you feel like it's not a lot of resistance, you wanna make sure you're pulling your belly button in. You might feel it in your upper arms or your shoulders, but if you do, just continue to do the exercise and pull the belly button in tight, and that's gonna really give you a stronger core. All right, so we're working our way up. We got the shoulder turn now. So the shoulder turn is one of the most important aspects of a golf swing. Let's go in the gym and check out one of the best exercises that you can do for the shoulder turn. So you need more shoulder turn. It's the thoracic spine, the upper back, where you're gonna get all your shoulder turn from. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit on a bench or a chair, grab a longer club, 5-iron, 5-wood, driver, just don't bend it too much. We're gonna get tall as you can, and you're gonna rotate as far as you can to your right, keeping your lower body stable. So you don't want the lower body to move too much. Turn as far as you can, and then once you get as far as you can go, you're gonna dip your right shoulder down, big stretch, then you're gonna come back, you're gonna turn again, you're gonna dip your right shoulder down again, and then last time, third time, we're gonna turn as far as you can. You're gonna be amazed at how much more shoulder mobility you're gonna be able to get with that one little stretch. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I appreciate you watching. And I guarantee you're gonna be hitting it longer and straighter with those simple exercises. I'm Mike Hansen here in Southern California, and if you enjoyed those videos and want more, or even a tailored program just for you, we have an app coming out in the fall of 2017 called Hansen Fitness for Golf, so keep an eye out for it.